And hello, everybody. It's baseball time in Wichita. Game 2 of the day of 4. This is day 5 of pool play here in Wichita. This will be a matchup between the Austin Shockers and the Valley Center Mud Daubers. The Shockers will be the visiting team. Here's how they'll go. Kobe Kelton will lead it off and play third base. Mateo Carranza will play shortstop. Henry Hausman will bat third and catch, and in the cleanup spot will be Garrett Prosner. He will play second base. Colton Barrington will hit fifth and play left field. Patrick Castillo will be over at right field and hit sixth. Batting seventh will be John Smithy. He will play first base. Drew Hellberg will be in center, and the designated hitter, Travis Larson, will round out the lineup for the visiting Austin Shockers. Austin Shockers are 2-0 in the tournament. 9-3 win Saturday over Sterling, Colorado, and a 14-9 win over the Arizona Boom on Monday. First pitch to Kobe Kelton is in there for a call strike. Give you the defense for Valley Center in just a moment. This is game 2 of 3 today. That is through the left side, a base hit, so that'll be a leadoff base hit for Kobe Kelton.
The umpire lineup was brought to you by Green Vision Group, Total Eye Care for the entire family. Now at 21 convenient locations throughout Kansas. Green Vision Group, never miss a moment. Special thanks to Doug Blackman.
Defensively for Valley Center, Costin left, Johnson in center, Benna over and right. Brown will play third base, and the first pitch to Mateo Carranza is inside. Brown will play third, Baxley over at short, Zanders at second base. Armsbury will play first, and Holen will do the catching. Javi Alvarez, a right-hander, will be on the mound.
We're looking forward to a bright future together. Western Energy, taking energy to heart.
And that is through the left side, too, for a base hit. So back-to-back base hits for the Shockers to get it going here in the top of the first. First and second, nobody out. Here's Henry Hausman. Hausman, a catcher out of West Texas A&M, steps in from the right side. Chance to get the Shockers on the board with a base hit. Had about a 40-minute rain delay between games. And it significantly cooled things off. It's cooled it off about 15 degrees. That pitch is driven to left field. Koss on the run, goes down to a knee and makes the play. Good play by Koss over there in left. One out now.
And that is Key Construction, a key play of the game, folks. Key Construction, we built a lot of things, but mostly we built.
And here's the cleanup guy, Garrett Prosner, out of St. Edwards.
Second baseman, number 99, Garrett Prosner. Your cleanup hitter is brought to you by OxyFresh.
Prosner 1 for 5 today, 1 for 5 in the tournament, playing second base. Window is open. Beautiful night for baseball. That is batted foul down the third base line. Good catch by the coach down there. Shockers are managed by Travis Larson. Last time they were here was 2014, and their best finish was 14th. And an off-speed pitch floats outside. Ball one.
Going on until 6 p.m. Bud Light, this Bud's for you.
And here's the 1-1 from Javi Alvarez. That is a ground ball to the shortstop. Having trouble getting it out of his glove. He can't make it. And the runner turns and scores from second base. So Kelton, good job on that. Scores from second base on that hit to second base. That will be an error. So Prosner will reach on the error. Carranza down to second. And the Shockers lead it 1-0. Runners at first and second, one out. Baxley just couldn't get that one out of his glove. First steps to pitch to Colton Barrington is in there for a strike. Barrington out of Sol Ross, 2 for 4 in the tournament, playing left field. And a pitch, off-speed pitch, floats outside. Alvarez, a 6'1", 195-pounder out of Youngstown State. And that's in there for a call strike. Good pitch on the inner half by Alvarez. Runners at first and second. Only one out, one run across. And the 1-2 floats wide. Count even, 2-2.
We ask you to please be careful as you move around the stadium. Make sure you hang on to the rails as you go up and down the ramps for your safety.
Had a good 20-minute rain here at the ballpark between games, just after the first game finished. And that is up the middle for a base hit. So they're going to hold the runner. And the run throw is up the line. So Carranza down to third. Prosner to second, and a base hit for Barrington. This will bring up Patrick Castillo. Castillo, the right fielder. He's 2 for 3 in the series so far. Looks like they're going to reset the clock. There is a pitching clock between innings and between pitches. Bases loaded now, one out. One run across. That is batted foul. Temperature very mild tonight at the ballpark. We started out in the upper 90s with game 1. The rain came through and cooled us off, so we'll take it. The windows are open and enjoying life. That is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Holen.
Stop by Quick Trip for fresh made-to-order food from Quick Trip Kitchens. Easy extra large pizzas. Hearty breakfast burritos.
Castillo out of Our Lady of the Lake.
Treats and more. Order in-store or skip the line and order at the Quick Trip app. Quick Trip.
No wind here at the ballpark. Completely calm. And the first pitch in there is call strike. Castillo in the hole, 0-1. And that's wide. Shockers 2-0 in the tournament. Took care of Northwest Arizona. And Sterling, Colorado. And here's a 2-2. That is swung on and missed. And that'll do it for Castillo.
Don't strike out with other HVAC companies. Call 943.
And that's 2 down. This is John Smithy out of Sol Ross. It's his first experience here in the tournament. And Smitty going to be playing first base tonight. Steps in from the right side. And he takes a ball low. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, 1 run across so far for the Shockers. We're in the top of the first from Wichita. Game 2, about 30 minutes delayed. 2 more to follow. And that's in there for a strike. Good location from Javi Alvarez. Armed Services night here at the ballpark. And the 1-1, that's low. 2 balls and a strike. Freddie Leffler getting loose in the Valley Center bullpen. That's inside, ball 1. Correction, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike, 2 outs. Alvarez with no place to put him. And a 3-1, that is bounced foul. This is game 2 of the day, 2 more to follow. If you're in the area, come on out. Beautiful weather. And that is a 2-hopper to Baxley at short. He flips the short way to Zanders, and that'll do it. So the Shockers are going to leave the bases loaded. They're going to get one here in the top of the first. They lead it 1-0. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the first. Shockers jump out ahead 1-0. Here's how Valley Center will go. Buddy Johnson will lead it off, followed by Braden Benna. Logan Brown will hit third. Braden Eckhout will be in the cleanup spot. Carson Armsbury will play first base. Zach Baxley will be at short. John Koss will be in left. Tanner Holen will do the catching. And rounding out the order will be Garrett Zanders at second base. Here's Buddy Johnson. First pitch from Edmonds, swung through and missed. Johnson 2 for 4 in the tournament. He's out of Southern Indiana. And that is driven down the line, and that will be foul. That will be off the Wingnuts clubhouse. In the outfield defensively, Barrington in left, Hellberg in center, Castillo in right. Off-speed pitch floats high. Kelton will play third, Carranza at short, Prosser at second, and Smithy at first base. Houseman will do the catching, and on the mound, Shea Edmonds. That is wide. And that's 2-2. Edmonds a very quick worker. That's in there for a call strike. That was a 85-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside corner. Just dang near unhittable. 1 out now. And Edmonds is a 6'3", 185-pounder out of East Central. He's from Burnett, Texas. Here's Brandon Benna. First pitch swinging, and that's batted foul. Benna out of Iowa Western. He's playing right field tonight. 1 for 4 in the tournament. And that's wide. Ball one. Count even now, 1-1. And the 1-1, that is foul out of play.
That foul ball is brought to you by Aegis Group for all your insurance needs. Call Aegis or visit aegisgroupprotects.com.
Ball and 2 strikes now to Brandon Benna. And here it is. That's high. Two now. And that's wide, 3-2. So I'll go full to the 2-hole guy. And here's the payoff. That is fouled back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the first. Shockers lead it 1-0. And a 3-2. That is in there for a call strike on the outside corner. So back-to-back strikeouts for Shea Edmonds. He has painted the corner on 2 occasions. And that's 2 out. Here's Logan Brown. First pitch to Brown is low and in, ball 1. Brown out of Southern Indiana. Hitless in the tournament so far. Looking for his first hit. That is up the middle, and that'll do it. So that will be his first hit of the ball game and the tournament. So Brown is 1 for 5. That's a 2-out single. That'll bring up Braden Eckhout. Eckhout out of Iowa Western. He's 2 for 3 for the tournament. He's in the designated hitter role tonight. First pitch to him is high, ball 1. And throw to first. Brown about a step and a half off. Still not a very big lead over there. And the pitch, that is on the outside corner, strike 1. Fantastic hitting of spots by Shea Edmonds. And the 1-1. Same spot, 1 and 2. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at first. And that just misses. Hausman tried to frame that one up a little bit. Nothing happening there. And a 2-2, that hit him. Off-speed pitch just got away from Edmonds. And Eckhout will wear that one. So Valley Center has something cooking here with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Base hit and a hit by pitch. This will bring up Carson Armsbury. He's out of Lincoln Land Community College. Hits from the right side. And he takes a pitch wide, ball 1. Armsbury 1 for 4 in the tournament. And that is through the hole on the left side. They're going to send the runner. Nope, they're going to hold the runner up. Barrington up with it quickly in left field. And that'll be a base hit for Armsbury. So just like that, Valley Center has them loaded with 2 outs. This will bring up the shortstop, Zach Baxley, out of Hutchinson Community College. 3 for 4 last time. And he takes the ball. And that's in there for a call strike. That'll even it up 1-1. Baxley 5 for 8 in the tournament. And the 1-1, that is bounced to the left side. Slow roller, shortstop coming up with it. Carranza over to first and gets Baxley by a half a step. Good play by Carranza at short, coming and getting it. Valley Center's going to leave them loaded in the bottom of the first. We've played 1 in Wichita. Shockers 1, Valley Center nothing. We'll be right back.
1, 2, 3, 35, 36, 37, 58, 59, 60.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the second. Looks like we're going to have a new pitcher for Valley Center. Looks like Freddie Leffler is going to take over for Javi Alvarez.
Attention fans, now pitching for Valley Center, number 0, Freddie Leffler. Leffler now on the mound for the Daubers.
And it looks like Leffler will come on. He will face 8, 9, and 1 of the Austin Shockers lineup. It'll be Hellberg, Larson, and Kelton. Hellberg 2 for 10 in the tournament. He's out of East Texas Baptist. Steps in from the left side. First pitch from Leffler is inside. And that is up the middle for a base hit. So that'll be a leadoff hit for Drew Hellberg. And the Shockers have something cooking early. Not sure why Javi Alvarez is not back out there yet, but we will go with Freddie Leffler. Here is Travis Larson. He's the 9-hole man. He's the designated hitter. And he takes a strike from Leffler. Larson out of the University of Mary Hardin. 2 for 8 in the tournament. And a pitch to him. A little bit fooled on that one. Slow roller to the shortstop. Baxley up with it over to second. And Xander's unable to handle it. So Larson will reach on the error. And Hellberg will be into second base. That was a slow roller. Wasn't going to turn it. Hoping to get the leadoff man. The throw was there in plenty of time. Xander just couldn't manage it. Top of the order now, Kobe Kelton led off the game with a base hit and scored. And he takes a pitch inside, ball 1. Kelton will be on his way to BYU this fall. Shockers lead at 1-0, 2 on, nobody out. We're in the top of the second. Good off-speed pitch from Leffler, and he swung through it and missed. 1-1 now. Shockers 2-0 in the tournament. 9-3 win over Sterling on Saturday. And that pitch is wide. 2 balls and a strike. 14-9 win over Arizona on Monday. Two balls and a strike. That is pool cued foul. Got that one off the end. That'll even it up 2-2. Runners at first and second. Leadoff single by Hellberg. Larson reached on the error. And that is driven to left field. Cross coming in. He won't get there. And everybody will move up 90 feet. So second hit of the game for Kelton. Hellberg down to third, and Larson over to second. That'll load him up. Nobody out. So Leffler in a little bit of trouble here. That is fisted, popped up. First baseman Armsbury right there. That is an unforced error right there. So Carranza, first pitch swinging. That's off the handle and hits a soft liner to Armsbury. One out now. Here's Henry Houseman. Ball gets out of the bullpen. Houseman 4 for 8 in the tournament. He's out of West Texas A&M. 0 for 1 today. Takes a pitch low. Popped out to the left fielder last time up. And that is through the left side for a base hit. 1 run will score. They will hold the, nope, they'll send the runner. Nope. Looks like Koss had a little difficult time picking that one up. Third base coach already had the stop sign up. So Hellberg will score. Everybody else moves up. This will bring up the the cleanup hitter, Garrett Prosner. He's 4 for 11. Reached on an error last time in the first. He's out of St. Edwards. And that's in there for a call strike. Good fastball there from Freddie Leffler. Prosner hits from the right side, playing second base. And that's low. 1-1. Shockers lead it 2-0 over Valley Center. We're in the top of the second. Bases loaded, just 1 out. Looks like the infield is going to play back. And a good change of pace from Leffler. And Prosner swings through it. 1-2. Some activity now in the Valley Center bullpen. And that's wide. 3-2 now. Looks like Preston Converse getting loose down there. And the pitch. That is popped to the right side. And Armsbury giving chase. And nobody will get there. A lot of foul ground here at Lawrence Dumont Stadium. Big ballpark, 330 down the line, 385 in the alley, 400 to dead straightaway center. One of the things the guys are not used to doing is whenever they're running in foul ground, it's kind of downhill. So that does have a tendency to affect things a little bit. This field has a crown on it. And the 2-2 is wide. 3-2 now, no place to put him, 1 out. See if Leffler can make a pitch. Infield continues to play back. They're, for the most part, straight away in the outfield. And that is popped to the right side. Benna, the right fielder, has a beat on it in shallow right. Not deep enough for the run to score, and that'll be out number 2. So it'll be up to Colton Barrington. Singled in the first and was stranded. He's out of Sol Ross. 5 for 8 for the tournament. 1 run across so far. Shockers got one in the first, and so far they've gotten 1 here in the second. And that's wide, ball 1. And pitch number 2 is wide also. 2 balls and no strikes. Farmers Forces' day here at the ballpark. And see if Leffler can get back into this count. That is swung on and popped up. Armsbury cruising over near the dugout and makes the play. So kind of a benign inning for the Shockers. They're going to leave them loaded, but they lead it after 1 1/2, 2-0. We'll be right back.
This bud's for the dream and the people bold enough to pursue it. For those who come from nothing and rise to something. It's for those who take everything this country has to offer and make it their own.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the second. Valley Center trails the group from Austin 2-0. 7, 8, and 9 scheduled here in the bottom of the second. It'll be Koss, Holen, and Zanders. Shea Edwards out for his second inning of work. First pitch to Koss is in there for a call strike. Koss looking for his first hit of the World Series. He's out of Dodge City Community College. Big swing and miss. That is fouled back. 0-2 now to Koss. Shea Edwards pretty much had his way with Valley Center last inning, striking out 2. And the 1-2. Good fastball at 81, and that'll do it for Koss. Third strikeout of the game for Shea Edwards. This will bring up Tanner Holen. Holen out of Iowa Western. He is 0 for 3 for the tournament. Actually 0 for 4, sorry. And he takes a pitch wide, ball 1. And that's in there for a call strike. That'll even it up 1-1. And that's in there for a call strike on the outside corner. And that's high. Edmonds a very quick worker. You don't dare look down at your score sheet for very long. And a 2-2. Nope, that's outside. 3-2. Catcher Houseman was about to take it around the horn. He even stepped out of the box to throw it, and the umpire said no way. 3-2 now. That is to the left side. Carranza backhands it over to first in time. Out number 2.
Second baseman number 2, Garrett Sanders.
It's going to bring up Garrett Sanders, playing second base today. He's out of Butler Community College. This is his first action in the World Series. And that's high, ball 1. And he swings through that one, and that'll even it up 1-1. Off-speed pitch floats wide, ball 2. And that's swung on and missed. Count even now, 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the second. Valley Center trails Austin 2-0. And that's high, 3-2. Garrett Sanders hitting in the 9 spot. And that's an off-speed pitch that just painted the inside corner, and that will do it. Strikeout number 4 for Shea Edmonds. We're through 2 innings. It's 2-0 Austin. We'll be right back.
Davis Moore is proud to support our local schools and teachers through organizations like Project Teacher that provide free school supplies to students in the greater Wichita area. Through the month of July, we're collecting school supplies like pencils, crayons, glue sticks, markers, and paper. Stop by any of our dealerships with your donation so that together we can help get supplies into the hands of children in our schools. From all of us at Davis Moore, thank you for your continued support to help our community.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the third. Shockers lead it 2-0. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Shockers. Freddie Leffler out for his second inning of work. Gave up 1 run in the last inning. First pitch to Patrick Castillo is in there for a call strike. Castillo 0 for 1 today. 4 for 6 coming into today in the tournament. And a good off-speed pitch from Freddie Leffler. And Castillo swings through it. 0-2 to Castillo. Castillo playing right field tonight. And that's wide. Ball and 2 strikes. Absolutely beautiful night. 80 degrees. Temperature has dropped significantly thanks to the rain that came through. And that is going to be up the middle for a base hit. Castillo down on the count 1-2, able to fight it off and get it up the middle for a leadoff base hit. So he's 1 for 2. And this will bring up John Smitty. Smitty 0 for 1. He is 0 for 1 for the tournament. He's out of Saul Ross. First pitch to him, soft liner to the second baseman. Zanders up with it. And that'll retire Smitty. One out now. Here's Drew Helberg. He's out of East Texas Baptist. 1 for 1 today and a run scored. So he is 3 for 11 in the tournament. Steps in from the left side. Pitch from Leffler. That is swung on and driven to left field. Costs almost any tracks, and he hauls it in. 2 outs now. And this will bring up the 9-hole man, Travis Larson. Larson hitting in the designated hitter spot. Reached on an error and was stranded in the second. 2 for 9 for the tournament. First pitch is wide, ball 1. No activity in either bullpen. What wind we do have is blowing out of the east, looks like. That would be in from right field. That is fisted towards Baxley at short, and he will haul it in, and that will do it. So Austin's going to strand one, and we're through 2.5. They lead it 2-0. We'll be right back.
It's time to make a muscle and make a difference, Wichita.
Davis Moore has partnered with the MDA for more than 15 years, supporting the Drive to a Cure efforts of curing neuromuscular diseases and improving the quality of life for kids like these.
During the month of August, the Davis Moore Auto Group will proudly donate a portion of this month's sales to MDA. If you'd like to help, come into any one of our Davis Moore locations to make your donation. Help us drive to a cure under the big American flag.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third. All shockers so far. They lead it 2-0. Shea Edmonds out for his third inning of work. It'll be top of the order. It'll be Johnson, Benna, and Brown for Valley Center. 2 hits on the night for Valley Center. And the first pitch is in there for a call strike. Good fastball at 82. Johnson 0 for 1, struck out in the first. That is swung on, and that'll be foul. Johnson out of Southern Indiana, 3 for 9 in the series. Should be 3 for 10. 1-1. That is fouled back. Good fastball on the outside corner. Edmonds not making any mistakes over the plate that we can see yet. Off-speed pitch, that is fisted, and that will be a soft liner to the second baseman Prosser. He makes the play in shallow center field, and that'll be out number 1. And here's Brandon Benna. He is 0 for 1 today. 2 for 9 in the series out of Iowa Western. Struck out in the first. And that's an off-speed pitch wide. And the 1-0. That misses wide too. Fastball. 2 balls to nothing to Benna. Benna playing right field today. And that's high. So 3 straight balls from Shea Edmonds. Picked him up a little dirt and wiped him on his britches, so he's ready. See if he can get back in the count. Here's the 3-0. And that's an off-speed pitch that floats right in there at the belt. Strike 1. And that is driven to right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Castillo over to cut it off. Good play by Castillo. That ball was hit very sharply. Ball was on the outside half of the plate, so nothing out over the middle. Good piece of hitting by Braden Benna. Just went with it. Was able to hit it with authority to the right side. So that is a runner on with 1 out. That is up the middle. Logan Brown, first pitch swinging, and that'll be in there for a base hit up the middle. So Benna down to second. Brown is on with a base hit. 4 hits on the afternoon for Valley Center, 8 hits for Austin. This is Braden Eckhout. He is the cleanup man. Hit by a pitch last time. First pitch swinging, pops it up. It looks like Hausman, the catcher, has a beat on it, and he makes the play. 2 down now. And it'll be up to Carson Arnsbury to keep things going. He singled and was stranded in the first. First pitch swinging also. That pitch is popped up. Left fielder Barrington makes the call and the play, and that'll do it. So Valley Center will leave a couple on base. We've played 3 here in Wichita. 2-0 Austin. We'll be right back.
NBC baseball fans connect with the outdoors this summer with Coleman. Enjoy 20% off through August at your local Coleman factory outlet store. See the Coleman ad in your program for details. Hey fans, make sure that you stop by customer service and purchase a parking pass for just $50. You'll be able to park like a VIP and get 15% off all your food at Emerson Piggins East, Emerson Piggins O-Town, Jersey Bar and Grill, and Lou's Place. The VIP parking lot is located just south of the stadium. Prince Canadian Pickup, Crescent Rock Band, Kansas, returns to their home state to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Leftover album. See them Saturday, October the 21st at Hartman Arena in Park City. Just 15 minutes north of here. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or the Hartman Arena box office. Learn more at HartmanArena.com. Kansas, October the 21st at Hartman Arena. Attention fans, now pitching for Valley Center. Number 8, Christian Converse. Converse now on the mound for the Daubers. Lead off top half the 4th inning for the Shockers. Third baseman number 61, Kobe Kelton.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 4th. It'll be the top of the order for the Shockers. Here's Kobe Kelton. It'll be Kelton, Carranza, and Hausman. New arm on the mound for Valley Center. Preston Converse, left-hander out of Bacone Junior College, will take over. And 2-0 to Kobe Kelton. Kelton 2 for 2. Couple of singles on the night. And swung on and missed. 2-1. Kelton will be off to BYU in the fall. Kelton 5 for 13 in the tournament. That's inside. 3-1 now to the leadoff man. Converse, a 5'10", 155-pounder. That is driven to left field for a base hit. That'll get by Koss. Just mishandled it. And he has been struggling out there in left field. 3 hits for Kobe Kelton.
Kelton records his 3rd hit of the game. Brings up the shortstop number 20, Mateo Carranza.
Here comes Mateo Carranza. He's out of the University of Tillotson. Chance to add to this lead right here. He is 1 for 2. And he takes the first pitch low. And that is driven to left field. Will it get down? Yes, it will. That will be in there for a base hit and more. Koss had a little trouble playing the carom, and that will be a 1 RBI double for Carranza. So Kelton will score, and that'll make the lead 3-0 for the Shockers.
Carranza records his second hit of the game and an RBI, brings up the catcher number 90, Henry Hossman.
And now it's Henry Hossman's turn. Housman doing the catching tonight. Off-speed pitch driven to left center. Going back is Johnson. He makes the play just before the track. Good play by Johnson out there in center. He had to go over his head to get that ball. Good jump on it. Good route to the baseball by the center fielder, Johnson.
Number 99, Garrett Prosser. Our cleanup hitter is brought to you by Oxy Fresh Carpet Cleaning, the world's greenest carpet cleaner.
One down now. First pitch to Garrett Prosser is low and away. And that's in there for a call strike. 1-1. One out. Runner at second. Wind freshening a little bit out of the southeast. And he was fooled on that pitch, just got a piece of it. Prosser 4 for 11 in the tournament out of St. Edwards. 3-0 Shockers. That is a soft liner to the second baseman. Over to Baxley, and they double up Carranza. So that's a soft liner by Prosser, taken care of by Zanders. Snap throw to Baxley at shortstop behind Carranza, and that'll be a double play. So the Shockers don't leave anybody. We're through 3.5. They lead it 3-0. We'll be right back.
Mount up, take off, and chase the sun. Experience more of what makes Kansas great. And let K-Tag help you get there. 236 miles of road, endless destinations of wonder. Start your adventure with K-Tag. Get your free K-Tag at myktag.com.
Ross and Holen, 6, 7, and 8 for Valley Center. They trail it 3-0 to Austin. First pitch to Baxley is wide, ball one. Baxley out of Hutchinson Community College, 5 for 8 in the tournament. And he takes a pitch wide. 2-0 to Baxley. And a 2-0. That misses low. Edmonds out there for his 4th inning of work. Very fast worker. And a 3-0. That's in there for a call strike at the knees. Good fastball at 85 miles an hour from Shea Edmonds. Off-speed pitch just misses wide. That'll be a leadoff walk to Baxley. That's just exactly what Valley Center needed. This will bring up John Koss. He's 0 for 1 today. 0 for 1 in the tournament. Struck out in the second. Koss out of Dodge City Community College, and he takes a strike. And that is up the middle, just past the pitcher. And Carranza fields the ball on a slide behind the bag, flips to Prosser, and forces Baxley by an eyelash. So good play by Carranza. So Baxley is forced out. Koss will reach on a fielder's choice. One out now. Here's Tanner Holen. Runner goes, and that throw is first base side of the bag. Koss had thoughts of going on to third, thought better of it. So that is strike one to Holen. Holen out of Iowa Western. And the 0-1. Just inside. 1-1. And the 1-1, that misses outside. Off-speed pitch at 69. Three runs, 10 hits for the Shockers. No runs, 4 hits for Valley Center. That misses wide. 3 balls and a strike. Edmonds is struggling with a little bit of command here in the fourth. Valley Center 0-2 in the tournament. And that misses high. That'll be a one-walk issued to Holen. Valley Center as a team only hitting .232. They're giving up just shy of 8 runs a game. 0-2 in the tournament. Lost to Northwest Arizona on Sunday, and 11-4 to Sterling, Colorado. Here's Garrett Zanders, shows bunt, and pulls it back and takes a ball. Zanders out of Butler Community College. He's 0 for 1. Struck out in the second. It's his first experience in the tournament. And the pitch. That is low. 2-0. Runners at first and second. 1 out. And that is good fastball, swung on and fouled back. Two balls and a strike, 1 out. Outfield about medium depth. And that is swung on and fouled out on the right side.
Brought to you by Aegis Group. For all your insurance needs, call Aegis or visit aegisgroupprotects.com.
Two-two to Zanders. Change of pace, driven to center. Hellberg right there. Runner fakes a tag. Throw is on the money. So Hellberg is right there. Out number 2.
Center fielder number 22, Buddy Johnson.
Top of the order now. Here is Buddy Johnson. 0 for 2. Today, he is 3 for 11 in the tournament out of Southern Indiana. Popped up to the second baseman last time, struck out in the first. And that just misses outside. Edmonds throwing more pitches than he's used to. And that is driven to the right side. Castillo on the run. And he slides and unable to come up with it just before the bullpen area for Valley Center. Long way to go for that one. Two more games tonight. Round Rock Express will take on Mulvane. And then 316 Elite will take on Fort Collins. Absolutely beautiful night at the ballpark. Come on out if you're in the area. And the 0-1 shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a ball. 4 hits so far for Valley Center, 10 for Austin. That is swung on and popped up. Prosser, the second baseman, making the call. And he'll haul it in. So Valley Center is going to leave a couple here.
Good afternoon, everyone. Looks like a hazy, hot, humid day at the baseball stadium today. Temperatures are going to be topping out near 100 degrees or so for afternoon highs. Heat index between 104 and 108 at its hottest. We do also have a slight chance of a late day thunderstorm. Looks like that chance of thunderstorms will increase for us later tonight. Cooler temperatures on tap for tomorrow and Friday.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. All Shockers so far. They lead at 3-0 over Valley Center. 5, 6, and 7 up for the Shockers. It will be Barrington, Castillo, and Smitty. First pitch to Barrington is low. And that is pitch number 2, 2-0. Barrington 1 for 2 today. 6 for 10 in the series. Off-speed pitch is in there for a call strike. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there for an off-speed pitch strike. Converse out for inning number 2. And the pitch. That's fastball low. Three balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man, Barrington. Off-speed pitch misses high. So that'll be a leadoff walk to Colton Barrington. This will bring up Patrick Castillo. He is 1 for 2, singled in the third. Was stranded, struck out in the first. 5 for 8 on the tournament. And he takes a pitch low, ball 1. Converse having trouble finding the strike zone here in the fifth. And that's an off-speed pitch in there for a call strike. That'll leave it up 1-1. And the 1-1, that is floats wide. 2 balls and a strike. And that's inside, 3-1. Beautiful night at the ballpark. If you're in the area, come on out. Armed Services night. 80 degrees. And a 3-1, a runner goes. And he'll walk him. So back-to-back walks issued by Preston Converse. And the Shockers have runners at first and second, nobody out. Let's bring up John Smitty out of Sol Ross. He is hitless tonight and for the tournament, still looking for his first base hit. Smitty playing first base. And he takes a ball high. Activity now in the Valley Center bullpen. And that's high, ball 2. Looks like Alex Elder getting loose. Right-hander out of Cloud County. And that misses inside. Gotta wonder if they'll turn old Smitty loose right here. And that misses low. So another 4-pitch walk, and that is 3 walks in a row issued by Preston Converse. So Barrington down to third, Castillo at second, and Smitty at first base. They got it bloated. Here's Drew Helberg. He's out of East Texas Baptist. 1 for 2 tonight and a run scored. 3 for 12 in the tournament. And that's high. Holland going to go out and talk to Converse. Micah McCulley also getting loose down there in the bullpen. 2 more games to follow. Round Rock Texas Express will take on the Mulvane Patriots. And the 316 Elite will take on Fort Collins Bandits in the late game. We'll have all those games for you. Helberg swing on that one, and that is foul.
That foul ball is brought to you by E-Graphics, Wichita's Vinyl E-Graphic Specialist.
Bases are loaded, nobody out. And that's inside, almost hit him. Valley Center in a jam here in the top of the 5th. They trail it 3-0 already. And the 3-1 is swung on, and that'll be foul down the left side. Helberg may have swung at ball 4. We're not sure. It's very close. 3-2 now. Here it is. That is foul back. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. That just missed inside. So credit Helberg with an RBI. And Barrington will score. That'll make it 4-0. Looks like we're going to have a visit from Nate Landry. See if he's going to make a move here. Looks like there's somebody coming in, so we'll let you know who it is. Looks like we're going to have a new arm for Valley Center. Looks like Alex Elder is going to come in. He's a 6'1" right-hander, 180-pounder out of Cloud County Community College. Comes from Andover. He'll come in to try to shut down the Shockers here in the 5th. Alex Elder will face 9-1-2. We have nobody out here in the top of the 5th. 1 run across. All courtesy of walks. Austin has yet to get a base hit here in the 5th. Freddie Loeffler walked him loaded and then walked one in. This will bring up Larson. He reached on an error in the second. Popped out to the shortstop in the third. 2 for 10 on the tournament. First pitch from Elder is high, ball one. Austin Shockers leads it 4-0. We're in the top of the fifth. That is driven to left field. Will it stay fair? Foul. Just missed a grand salami by a few feet. Pretty good job of hitting there by Travis Larson. That pitch is on the inside corner. Pulled his hands in and barreled it up. So a long strike, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1. Off-speed pitch floats high. Two balls and a strike. Bases still loaded. And that is driven to right field. Benna on his horse, lays out, makes the play. Runner tags, and a run will score. So Castillo will tag and score. Fantastic play by Benna in right field. Laid out for that ball. That gets by him. Everybody runs for a week and a half. Good play out there in right field. One out now. Top of the order. Here's Kobe Kelton. Kelton 3 for 3 today. And that's fouled back. Singled and scored in the first. Singled stranded in the second. And doubled and scored in the fourth.
For all your insurance needs, call Aegis or visit aegisgroupprotects.com.
Kelton 6 for 14 in the tournament. Runners at first and second. One out. That is inside in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Holen. And the 1-1. That is inside, almost hit him. 2 balls and a strike. Helder needs to come in and pound the zone. And the 2-1 is driven to left field. That's going to be over the head of Koss. That's going to hop the wall. One run will score. And that'll be Kelton's 4th hit of the game and his 2nd double. And Smitty will score, and that will make it 7-0.
Kelton records his 4th hit of the game and 2nd double of the game. Brings up the shortstop, number 20, Mateo Carranza.
That'll bring up Carranza. He is first pitch swinging and fouls it back. Carranza 2 for 3. And the pitch, that's in the dirt and blocked nicely by Holen, able to hold him right there. Runners at second and third. And that's inside, just whizzes by his head. So 2 balls and a strike to Mateo Carranza. 4 for 7 in the tournament out of Houston Tillotson. And that is bounced to the left side. That's going to get through there. 1 run will score. They're waving the second run around. And Hellberg will score and Kelton will score. So Carranza with his 3rd hit of the game. 2 RBIs. This will bring up Henry Hausman. Snap throw down to first. That was a little closer than we thought. Carranza back in there. Hausman out of West Texas A&M. 8-0 now Shockers. And that is high. And a 2-0. That is skied to left. Koss ranging over to his right. Has a beat on it and makes the play. That'll be out number 2. This will bring up Garrett Prosner. He's the cleanup guy. 0 for 3 today. 4 for 14 in the tournament. He's the 9th man to bat in the order. And he takes a pitch. Good fastball at the letter. Strike 1. Prosner out of St. Edwards. And the pitch. Just inside. 1-1 now. Ball and a strike. And that misses inside. 2-1. Some activity in the Valley Center bullpen. Micah McCauley getting loose. That is bounced foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Elder trying to get out of it. And here's the 2-2. That is smacked to left field for a base hit. And that'll be Elder Prosper's first base hit of the game. Carranza down to second. So this will bring up Colton Barrington. He led it off. The walk and scored. Barrington 1 for 2. And he takes inside, ball 1. Looks like Valley Center's running out of arms. And the 1-0. That is going to be a balk. Looks like Elder didn't come completely set. So Carranza will go over to third. Prosner down to second. Runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Shockers lead at 8-0. We're in the top of the 5th. And that's in there for a call strike. And the pitch, that is popped up. Catcher Holan has a play on it and will make it. So 10 men come to the plate. They get 5 runs here. Shockers lead it 8-0 after 4.5. We'll be right back.
Kansas Gas Service delivers natural gas to many of the companies you know, ensuring they have the energy they need to grow and build strong communities, providing cost-effective, safe, and reliable natural gas for a better tomorrow today. Kansas Gas Service.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the fifth. Valley Center has some work to do. They give up 5 in the top of the fifth. Looks like Colton Vane will take over. He's out of Montgomery, Texas, Our Lady of the Lake University. 6'4", 190-pound right-hander. He will face 2, 3, and 4 of the Valley Center order. This will bring up Brandon Benna. He takes a pitch wide. One ball to nothing. And that is foul to pay. 1-1.
That foul ball is brought to you by Aegis Group. For all your insurance needs, call Aegis or visit aegisgroupsprotect.com.
Shockers get 1 in the first, second, fourth, and then 5 in the fifth. They lead it 8-0. And that's high. 13 hits for the Shockers, 4 for Valley Center. Valley Center 0-2 in the tournament, hitting .232 as a team in the tournament. That pitch is wide. 3 balls and a strike. And a 3-1. That is driven to left. Barrington unable to come up with it. That is over his head. And Benna will cruise in with a double. And we'll see if Valley Center still has anything left in the tank. This will be Logan Brown. Leadoff double. Benna is 2 for 3. So bring up Logan Brown. He is 2 for 2. He's out of Southern Indiana. Right on left matchup. First pitch swinging, fouls it back. No balls and a strike. And tried to check his swing. They're going to, no, I'm not even going to ask. Catcher Hausman wanted to appeal. Umpire said nope. Ball and a strike. And that is pop foul back this direction, just above us. Ball and 2 strikes now to Brown. Brown playing third base. 2 for 10 in the series. And that is through the left side for a base hit. Good piece of hitting by Logan Brown. They will hold the runner. So Brown aboard, back-to-back hits given up by Colton Vane. Runners at the corners, nobody out. This will bring up Braden Eckhout. 0 for 2 today. Actually, 0 for 1, hit by pitch in the first. 2 for 4 in the series out of Iowa Western. And he takes a strike at the knees. And it's inside, almost hit him. Actually, Eckhout is 3 for 7. 3 for 7 in the series. And that is in there for a strike. And the 1-2, that is soft liner to the shortstop, Carranza. He will reel it in, and that'll be out number 1.
First baseman number 33, Carson Arsbury.
1 out now. Here's Carson Arnsbury. 1 for 2. He is 2 for 8 in the series. First pitch to him is wide, ball 1. Arnsbury out of Lincoln Land Community College, playing first base today. 1 out, runners at the corners. That is bounced to the left side. Shortstop up with it, over to first, ball is in the dirt. And Bennett will score. And Brown around to third. So Arnsbury will reach on the error. Shocker's a little sloppy defensively tonight. This will bring up Zach Baxley. Baxley 0 for 1, walked in the 4th. Baxley, a local guy, goes to Hutchinson Community College. And he takes a ball wide. He is 5 for 9 for the series. Walkden was stranded in the 4th. Looks like they're going to call a balk, and they're going to move everybody up. So Brown will score. That will make it 8-2 now. Arnsbury will be over to third. Umpire out to tell Vane exactly what he did. There's no argument from him. Looked like he didn't come set. Valley Center cutting into the lead a little bit here. 8-2 now. Ball and no strikes. And the 1-0 is high. 2-0 now. And the 2-0 is driven to right. Castillo has a beat on it. And the runner will fake a tag. Fantastic throw by Castillo in right field. He would have been dead by a mile and a half. So that'll be 2 outs.
Look for number 10, John Cost.
And it'll be up to John Cost to keep things going here in the bottom of the 5th. Cost out of Dodge City Community College. 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first hit of the series. And first pitch swinging, and he fouls it back. Sometimes when a guy's working, he smells barbecue. And here's the 0-1. And that's bounced to the right side. Prosser up with it over to first, and that's going to do it. Valley Center gets a couple back. We have played 5 from Wichita. We go to the 6th. Austin 8, Valley Center 2. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the top of the sixth. We have some defensive changes for Valley Center. Trujillo will come in and do the catching. Patterson will go to center field. New pitcher will be Micah McCulley. He's a 6'2", 215-pounder out of Taft College. He's from Lake Jackson, Texas, a right-hander. He'll come in to try to slow down the Shockers. Shockers lead at 8-2. And the first pitch to Patrick Castillo is fisted foul. Castillo 1 for 2 today. 5 for 8 in the tournament. And he sprays that one foul down the right side, out of play. He's in the hole, 0-2. Castillo out of Our Lady of the Lakes College. Walked and scored in the fifth, part of that big fifth run inning. And that's a fastball that misses high and away. 1-2 now. And that is, they checked his swing. They appeal, did not go. Looked like a pretty good pitch. So they said he didn't go. And that's inside. 2-2 now. McCulley, a quick worker. And that is wide, and that'll be a leadoff walk to Castillo. That'll bring up John Smitty. Smitty 0 for 2 out of Sol Ross, still looking for his first hit of the tournament. And that is driven to left field. Koss going back, seems to have a beat on it, and makes the play. Good wood on it by John Smitty, but it's going to be a long out. One down now. Here's Drew Helberg. Helberg 1 for 2 today. 3 for 12 on the tournament. He's out of East Texas Baptist. Right on left matchup. And that is low, ball 1. What wind we do have is blowing in from the southeast, making it a very comfortable night. 82 degrees here at the ballpark. And that is sprayed foul down the left side. Two more games to follow. We'll have them both for you. Ball and a strike now to Helberg. And that just misses inside. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike, 1 out. That is low, ball 3. And a 3-1. That's in there for a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes. See if McCulley can make a pitch here. See who wins the battle. Tyler Michaels getting loose in the bullpen for Valley Center. Runner goes. That is bounced up the middle, and nobody's going to get there. So that will go as a base hit for Helberg. Would have been a tough play. Looks like there's some communication issues between Baxley and Zanders. Here's the 9-hole man, Travis Larson. He is 0 for 3. 2 for 11 in the tournament. And that misses wide, ball 1. Trujillo out to talk to McCulley. 8-2 Shockers. Runners at first and second, one out. That is wide, ball 2. Game has come to a screeching halt. We're in the top of the 6th. And a 2-0 is wide. Three balls to nothing to Travis Larson. Larson hitting in the 9 spot. And that's in there for a strike. 3-1, one out. Runners at first and second. 14 hits for the Shockers, 6 hits for Valley Center. And the pitch. That is fisted foul back this direction. That hit our camera.
Foul ball brought to you by Aegis Group. For all your insurance needs, call Aegis. Visit AegisGroupProtect.com.
I'm guessing it's still working. Everybody's no worse for the wear over there. So 3-2 now. That is high, ball 4. Second walk issued of the inning by Micah McCully.
Take a walk into one of the 3 Wichita Federal Credit Union locations and ask how much money they can save you each month. Visit WichitaFCU.com for details.
Top of the order here is a pinch hitter. Salvador Martinez will be taking over for Kelton. So this is Martinez's first at bat of the game. Martinez will hit for Kelton. And that is low. 2-0.
For the Shockers, number 91, Bob Martinez.
And that's a swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1. That is through the right side. Second baseman up with it over to the pitcher covering. And that'll be for an out. Couple runs will score. So Castillo will score. And Hellberg will come around and score. Larson down to second. Good play by Zanders. Armsbury tried to lay out for that one, unable to get there. Zanders backing him up, flips to McCully for out number 2. Here's Carranza. Carranza's 3 hits on the day out of Houston Tillotson. Couple RBIs in the 5th, doubled in the 4th, and a single in the 1st. 10-2 now. That is fisted foul. 10 runs, 14 hits for the Shockers. 2 runs, 6 hits for Valley Center. We're in the top of the 6th. And that's high. And that's wide. 3-1. Valley Center got a couple of runs in the 5th, and that's been it. And that is to the left side. Baxley up with it, over to first, throws a strike, and that'll retire Carranza. Austin gets a couple here in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 10-2 Shockers. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Valley Center trails Austin by 8. They have some work to do. New pitcher for Austin. It'll be Matt Speedle will come in and take over. He is a 6 foot, 185-pound right-hander out of Austin. Attends Western Reserve University. He'll be a sophomore this fall. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 for Valley Center. It'll be Holland, Zanders, and Johnson scheduled. The first pitch from Speedle is low and away. Holland 0 for 1. He is 0 for 5 on the tournament. Holland out of Iowa Western, and he takes a strike. That leaving it up 1-1. And a 1-1. That is swung on and missed. Good fastball at 83 from Speedle. 1-2 now. And that is sprayed foul on the right side. And Holland down on the count, 1-2. Holland doing the catching tonight. Bounced out in the 2nd. Walked in the 4th and was stranded. And that is fisted foul. Pretty good crowd filtering in. Beautiful night for baseball, 80 degrees. Off-speed pitch, that's in there for a call strike at the waist. Good off-speed pitch from Speedle, and he'll retire Holden. 1 out. This will bring up the second baseman, Garrett Sanders. He's 0 for 2. Looking for his first hit still of the World Series out of Butler Community College. Sanders, local guy out of Derby, 5'10", 175-pounder. And he swings through that one and misses. Count even 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom half of 6. Off-speed pitch, that's in there for a call strike. 1-2. Speedle has come in and pounded the zone. It's what you'd expect a guy to do coming in with an 8-run lead. And that is sprayed foul down the right side.
That foul ball is brought to you by E-Graphics, Wichita's final graphic specialist.
And here's the 1-2. That's in the dirt. That hit about 3 feet in front of home plate. 2-2 now. And the 2-2 is wide. And it's full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. 10-2 Shockers. And a 3-2, that's bounced up the middle. Second baseman Prosser to his right. Throws off balance, not in time. Good play by Prosser, getting to it and throwing it all in the same motion. Had all of his momentum going towards left field, unable to get much on it. It was a one-hopper over to Smitty. And that'll be a base hit for Zanders. Top of the order. And this will be Patterson. Patterson takes over for Johnson in center field. Patterson, a 5'11", 175-pounder out of Butler Community College. He's from Wichita. Bats left and throws left. Right on left matchup. That is driven to center. Hellberg ranging to his right. and makes the play. Patterson got good wood on it, but Hellberg, good range out there in center field. And that's 2 outs. Here's Brandon Benna. 2 for 3 tonight, a couple of doubles and a run scored, struck out in the first. Big right-hander out of Iowa Western. And that's in the dirt, blocked nicely by Hausman. Shockers lead at 10-2. We're in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt also. 2 balls to nothing, 2 outs, runners at first. Garrett Sanders over to first base with a 1-out base hit. And that is driven to the second baseman. Prosser lays out, flips to the shortstop, Carranza, to force Sanders. Fantastic play by Prosser at second base, and that'll do it. We're through 6, 10-2 Austin. We'll be right back.
For nearly 60 years, Goodwill has helped people like Alexis develop skills through job and education opportunities. A diagnosis of cerebral palsy at a young age has never gotten Alexis down. With the help of a Goodwill employment training specialist, she started working for a local nonprofit agency, which provides support for families of children with developmental disabilities. Now, she's the face of their Wichita office, and she enjoys making a difference in other people's lives. Donate, shop, educate, employ. Learn more and give at goodwillks.org.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. 10-2 Austin. Micah McCauley will continue to work for Valley Center. 3, 4, and 5 scheduled for Austin. Henry Hausman will lead it off. He's the catcher. He's 1 for 3, base hit in the second, stranded. And the pitch, first pitch swinging, and fouls it back. Hausman out of West Texas A&M. Hausman comes from Corpus Christi. That is drilled to center field. Patterson back and to his right and makes the play. And this will bring up the cleanup guy, Garrett Prosner. Prosner out of St. Edwards. Reached on an error in the first, 1 base hit in the 5th. He is 1 for 4. Popped out a couple of times. He takes a pitch wide, ball 1. Stephen Gillespie getting loose in the Valley Center bullpen. That is smashed foul down the left side. Seth Brody also getting loose in the Austin Shockers bullpen. And that's inside. 2 balls and a strike to Prosner. And that is wide. 3-1 now. And that is popped up. Right side. Right fielder Benna coming in. Shallow right field and makes the play. This is going to bring up Colton Barrington. Barrington out of Sol Ross. He is 1 for 3 today. Walked and scored in the 5th. Base hit and stranded in the 1st. And he takes a pitch wide. Barrington 6'1", 205 out of Round Rock. And he takes a pitch low. Two balls to nothing. And that is batted foul. 2-1. And the 2-1 is fouled back this way. Two balls, two strikes to Barrington. Six for 11 on the tournament. And that is a little flare just over the head of the third baseman. He tries to make a basket catch over his shoulder, and that'll go as a base hit. That'd have been a tough play by Brown at third base. So that'll be a 2-out hit for Barrington, his 2nd of the game. That'll be Patrick Castillo now. 1 for 2, a couple of walks, a couple of runs scored. Castillo playing right field. First pitch swinging, driven to left. That is right to Koss, and he makes the play in his tracks. So the Shockers are going to leave one. We are through 6.5, 10-2 Shockers. We'll be right back.
If we really put everything in our name that we do, it would look like this. Professional mechanical, electrical, plumbing, structural, telecommunications, civil, transportation, aviation, water, wastewater, energy, land development, planning, field services, survey, geotechnical, materials testing, inspection, 3D scanning, air and water balance, engineering consultants.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 7th. Valley Center has some work to do. They trail the bunch from Austin 10-2. New arm out on the mound for the Shockers. Seth Brody will take over. He's a 5'8", 190-pounder out of Howard Payne University. He comes from Round Rock. He's coming in to keep Valley Center at bay. It will be 3, 4, and 5. Logan Brown will lead it off, and he takes a ball wide. It'll be Brown, Eckhout, and Armsbury for Valley Center here in the 7th. 10-2 Austin Shockers. And that is ripped foul down the right side. Brown 3 for 3 with a run scored. Been a tough out today. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Brown out of Southern Indiana. And here's a 2-1. Off-speed pitch, that misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. Looks like Brown tried to wear the last 2. And a 3-1. That is swung on and missed. That'll run it to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Brown singled in the 1st, 3rd, and the 5th. Scored in the 5th. That's an off-speed pitch. That is squirted foul. That'll just be out of the range of Barrington, the left fielder. And that is into right field for a base hit. So that's a leadoff hit for Logan Brown. That's hit number 4 of the game. So he is swinging a hot bat.
Brown records his 4th hit of the game. Brings up the designated hitter. The cleanup hitter, number 14, Braden Eckhout. Cleanup hitter in front.
And this will bring up the cleanup guy, Braden Eckhout. He is 0 for 3 out of Iowa Western. And he takes first pitch, grounds it back to the pitcher, to the shortstop for 1, over to first, not in time. Eckhout runs well, but they'll get the lead man, Brown. Eckhout will reach on the fielder's choice. So bring up Arnsbury. And a throw to first. Eckhout back in there. And that's high, ball 1. Arnsbury 1 for 3. And the pitch. That just misses outside. Arnsbury, big first baseman out of Lincoln Land Community College. And here's the 1-1. Broken bats. That's up. Shortstop steps on the bag over to first in time. And that'll do it. And that's your ball game. Here's your totals. For the Austin Shockers, 10 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. And for the Valley Center Mud Daubers, 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. And the winning pitcher will be Shea Edmonds, and the loss will go to Javi Alvarez. Austin goes to 3-0 in the tournament. Valley Center goes to 0-3. We'll have the next game up for you. It'll be Round Rock versus Mulvane. We'll have it for you. That game will start in about 30 minutes. For Chris and Jack and Vic, I'm Todd Hook signing off, and we will see you later.